Hey guys, SFP here, and welcome to episode 19 of my DC United FIFA career mode. Now, we're starting off right at the start with the game because apparently, after the update with the PS4, the way the recording works is a little different than I'm accustomed to, so I will work around that. So, from I think this episode and the next one, the recording might be a little odd at places, but anyways, I'll like I said, I'll work through it anyways. With this game here, we're starting off against the Philadelphia Union. And as I'm recording this, I'm actually just watching the first half of the Toronto versus Orlando game. And I gotta say, it's quite interesting. Not for what you would expect, basically, with Kaká and Giovinco and Bradley being on the same field at the same time, but the fact that Orlando just lost a player due to a red card, and apparently according to the analysts, they are up there for the record of most red cards in a single season by a single team. So here's hoping that they pull it off somehow, but we'll see about that. And here we got Razemboli, who, for those of you Philadelphia fans, the whole situation with him is really, really frustrating. I believe that's Silva, but I'm not entirely sure. And anyways, here we are with the first half. And here we have Philadelphia starting it off, actually, with a nice 1-2 by Lahoud to Sapong. Sapong misses just wide, but Sapong has been a very good player throughout his career. He's been underrated in most of my opinion, but he's been fairly decent since he's gotten to Philly from Sporting KC. And here we go, starting with our counterattack, and here with Crispanius, who serves a nice ball to a Spindola, and a Spindola connects, but unfortunately has no direction with that header, and the goalkeeper Rasemboli saves it without breaking a sweat. And it's offsides as well. Close call, but nice call by the linesman there. I didn't see it, but I don't get paid to call offsides in here. With Luis Silva, slowly but surely, a nice little tap in there, and gets us off starting with a 1-0 win. With a 1-0 lead, excuse me. Calm, cool, and collected. Those are the three words that describe Luis Silva perfectly. Injury prone would be the fourth one, actually. And Rasemboli obviously not happy conceding there after that nice save he had. I can't believe this is actually his first goal of the season. We're actually a couple games in, and I would have assumed he would have had a goal by now, but better late than never. And this is about to end the first half, and Ramaggio here passes it to Spindola. Fabi all alone. Can Fabi make it 2-0? And he can. 2-0 is how the half is going to end, at least from the looks of it right now. Fabi again with a nice touch there, and it's his third goal. I actually expected somewhere around the 6 to 7 range, but 3 goals is decent so far. And like I said, that's the end of the first half. 2-0 lead for DC United going in. And the fans are going crazy. Look at the Barra Brava there. Here we go. 1-1 tie for Sporting Kansas City. And here I'm going to make a couple changes. I think I'm going to put Eddie Johnson in for Amajo. I'm going to take Perry Kitchen out for Halsty. Yeah, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to put in Velarde. Am I going to put Velarde? Or am I going to go with... Oh, I guess I only went with 2 changes this time. Anyways, and here we start off with the second half. And look at a nice pass by Fabi's alone. Can he make it 3-0? And no. He cannot make it 3-0. That was actually so close. I'm surprised he missed it. He was inches off. And that would have been great. That would have clinched the game for us there with a 3-0 lead, I don't think Philly would have been able to overcome that. And a nice ball to Luis Silva. Luis Silva to make it 3. And what a nice save by Ray Simboli. Here we go with their counterattacking here with Eddie Johnson. It's Eddie Johnson's turn to make it 3-0. And will he succeed? Unfortunately, no. And, ooh, he might have gotten injured there. That does not look good. Hopefully it's nothing too minor and he can walk it off. And he seems he's going to walk it off, which is good. Because I'm going to need him for the rest of the season. Otherwise, we might have some issues. 5 to Spindola. Spindola for 3. And it's finally there, 3-0. And as you guys have seen, it's been coming. So finally getting 3-0 is really nice. And this definitely puts the game away. I don't think Philly can make up a 3-goal deficit in the next 2 minutes. And that's number 4 for Fabi Spindola. And here we go. Can we get a 4th? Eddie Johnson thinks so. Eddie Johnson. Oh, and a nice save there by the center back at the very end. And that's how the game ends, guys. 3-0 for the first match. Not too bad. It's been one of my better games so far. I'm not usually known for scoring a lot of goals, so anytime I can get a multiple goal game, that excites me. And here we go with Portland also tying 0-0. And like I said, guys, the editing, I try to do the best I can, but the way I recorded, unfortunately, was not the best way. And so it might be odd for this video and the next one, but just cope with me, guys. And I believe I'm starting the same 11 that gave me the 3-0 win against Philly. Which, as the saying goes, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And here we see the Houston Dynamo with Willis starting between the posts. And a nice attack there with Will Bruin and Giles Barnes. I think they complement themselves nicely because you have a speedy attacker in Giles Barnes, and then you have a out-and-out striker, or a target striker, I guess, in Will Bruin, who's actually having a pretty decent season in this year. Anyways, and I think Fabi's getting on the field. There's Joe Willis, ex-DC United player. I really miss him, actually. He was a good goalkeeper, but he wanted playing time, so that's why we had to let him go, unfortunately. And here you go with Luis Silva. Luis Silva going for the first goal, and unfortunately, just a little off. What a nice technique, though. Bending the ball over. And there's Fabi giving the thumbs up, saying it was a good effort. Here you go with Johnson. Johnson to Spindola. Spindola going to make the second attempt. Will he make it? And this is the 1-0 lead away at BVA Compass Stadium. And look at the traveling fans there. They're excited. There's nothing Joe Willis could have done to save it, unfortunately, for him. And it seems that Fabi's streak is continuing. This is 3 games. Excuse me, three goals in the last 2 games. Here you go with another counterattack. Eddie Johnson's turn. Will he shoot? No, he goes to De Leon. De Leon goes to Silva. Silva. For some reason, I actually was pressing the shot button, but for some reason it just didn't click. And here you go with another service. Chris Pontius recovers it. Kitchen passes it, and unfortunately, Fabi gets injured. And that is not good, guys. He is my primary striker. Without him, I'm not sure how well we'll fare pretty well, but with Fabi, he just makes things a lot easier. And I had to take him out, and I put in Arrieta, if I'm not mistaken. And here we go with Golub Barnes with a soft touch there. I actually was pretty afraid because he was all alone. Just like in this instance, Golub Barnes, and unfortunately Bruin could not connect with it. And I believe that's how the first half is going to end. And Inkum, another ex-DC United player, will hold the ball till the final whistle of the first half. I gotta make a couple changes here, because some of my players are tired, especially Kitchen and Silva. And I believe I'm gonna make the same changes. I'm gonna put in Halsey for Kitchen, and I'm gonna put in Velarde for Silva. Velarde is a good option off the bench, but he'll probably want to start at some point. Anyways, Johnson with a runaway. No one's stopping him. He shoots, and a nice save there by Willis. And unfortunately, he miscommunicated with his defender, and apparently we get a corner kick off it, which I'll take gladly. I'm putting in Kemp here because I want an inward corner kick. And will Bobby Boswell connect? No. Here we go with Eddie Johnson. He sees Arrieta open. Will Arrieta get it? Arrieta services it. He shoots, and that's number 2. What a goal by the substitute, coming off the bench and getting his own goal. That was a nice pass by Eddie Johnson there, guys. And you can actually see the grass clippings coming off. That's awesome. And there we have Gallese very happy. And this is his first goal as well. I'm quite surprised, actually. And a nice service ball. And Will Bruin shoots, and that lowers the deficit, guys. And I actually can't get mad at that. That was a beautiful setup and a beautiful goal. There was nothing I could do there. It was just one of those goals that you just have to sit back and just watch things happen. Just enjoy it. Nothing Gallese could have done about that. My defense was sloppy, I'll admit that. But that shot by Will Bruin is just too beautiful to be mad about. And here we go. Can we hold on to the lead and leave BVA compensating with 3 points? That could have been dangerous, guys. And Gallese puts it out on the field again. And will that be game? Yes, that is the end of the second game of this video. And I do manage to get a 2-1 win and bring 3 points back to DC. Ooh, Dan Columbus Crew 3, Red Bulls 0. That is not good for them. And we see here that he's injured and he's going to be out for 8 weeks, guys. That is not good news. Anyways, we'll finish this off with the Chicago Fire here at home. And they are not doing well this season, only getting 5 points compared to our 22 points. And we're still undefeated. 7 wins, 1 draw. I've actually never had an undefeated season in FIFA before. I don't know if any of you guys have, actually. If you guys have ever had an undefeated season, please let me know in the comments section. That would be pretty awesome to hear some of the stories you guys have to say. The only time I remember getting close to an undefeated season was, I think, in FIFA 2008, where I was literally 1 game away from having an undefeated season, and I end up losing 1-0, which really pissed me off because I was that close, guys. Granted, it was like a lower, I think it might have been semi-pro or professional, but just to be able to get a season where you don't get a loss is pretty difficult, especially when you have all these other tournaments and the league itself to balance out. Anyways, here we go off with the first half. And it looks like Chicago is actually going to start us off here. With a nice 1-2. And a header that connected, but unfortunately... Well, actually, fortunately for me, my defender managed to nudge the attacker there and get him a little bit uncomfortable, and he wasn't able to get the shot that he wanted. There's the corner kick for them. With Harry Shipp, who is a great player who's not having as much of an impact this season as I think people expected him to. And a nice save there by Dijkstra, and another nice save there by Dijkstra. And like I said in previous videos before, Dijkstra is actually the weakest of the three goalkeepers I currently have. But he seems to pull off these amazing saves for some reason. And oh my god, the post. That could have been the lead that Chicago needed. And here we go with the counterattack with Ramajo. Ramajo with a nice step over there. Took to the side. He's going to cut in. Passes it to Arrieta. Arrieta shoots and another post there. Saving this time the Chicago Fire. That was 2 goals missed there thanks to the post. And that's how the first half's going to end, guys. 0-0. With the post being the man of the match at the moment. Anyways, so far we have no results to see here from the other games. And I guess I decided not to make any changes on this game. Which is a little odd, because I typically make at least one change. But anyways, Romario passes to Arrieta. Arrieta shoots. And I was so excited for the goal, but as you guys will see right now, I was actually offsides. Although Arrieta does not agree with the linesman there. But after the replay, I don't know if you can see it clearly here, but we were a tad offsides when we received the ball. And then again, Arrieta, they're not happy with the call, but that's the call, guys. And here you go with another counterattack by Ramajo. Ramajo passes it to Arrieta. Arrieta shoots, and it's a calm save there by Sean Johnson. And here we go with our next attack here with Seaton. Seaton's such a good kid right now. A nice center there, but Velarde can't put enough power in it. And by good kid, I mean like good player, at least in this and FIFA 15, not in real life. I cannot comment on that whatsoever. And here we go with... And that's it, guys. That's actually the game. I guess there wasn't too much there in the second half, and the game will end 0-0. 2 wins and a draw is not that bad, guys. Well, anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Please make sure to check out the next one that should be coming out momentarily. So until next time, see you guys later.